All right, everybody. Welcome to APRW Backstage. This is the first episode. I am Ramon De Niro, and my guest tonight is going to be DPV.
Hello.
Anyways, that was a very bland introduction from you, DPV. I expected a little better from you, but all right.
De Niro, I'm here for the hard-hitting questions, man. I'm not here for no introduction. I'm not here for that, okay? I just want to get to the juicy stuff, man. Ask the question.
Okay. I got you. So, let me ask you a question that'll really piss you off. How do you feel about Damon having more world title reigns than you in APRW?
You know, it is what it is. In the end, I mean, he had to flip with JC3 to get up to those 8 reigns. So, at least I earned all my wins. At least I didn't, hand a belt back and forth for a few weeks. Not very respectable. Damon's never really won with respect. So, yeah, he has 8 reigns, but it's safe to say that his reigns have not meant as much to APRW as mine have.
Yeah, but some experts do say that a lot of your reigns were when APRW was the really
small. Contrary to popular belief, I believe only 2 or 3 were when APRW was considered small. So, say what you want.
When it comes to legitimate reigns, how many do you think you have compared to Damon?
I think I have 8, man. It might have been, it might have been before APRW was the phenomenon it is today. But would APRW have grown to what it is today if I didn't have those reigns, if I didn't carry it through the dark days? In the end, my reigns meant something. They helped to build APRW to the platform it is today and eventually solidify it. Damon rode off the coattails of the success that I had created for this Fed. And, I don't think anyone can debate that.
Quick question I got about one of those reigns. Who was the easiest opponent you ever had to beat?
Easy. I-Commando. Very easy win.
I-Commando.
I-Command, is that his name? Icom, whatever it is, man. He beat Kid Jericho. It was embarrassment to the Fed, so I had to RC and take the belt back.
I believe that during your tag team with Havoc Owens, the Prodigies of Havoc, people believe that he carried you in all those matches and that he had a better career than you in Raw Wrestling. How do you feel about that?
Man, De Niro's really trying to get under my skin, but I would never knock on Havoc. He's definitely had more success than me outside of APRW. But, when it comes to here, I've had more success than him. It just is what it is. And as a tag team, I like to think we always, we both carried our weight. Some days I had a down day, some days he had a down day. But in the end, we were there to, pick each other up and, get those wins when it mattered. So I don't think it's fair to say that either one of us carried the other during our tag team runs.
When it comes to APRW, how do you feel about him beating you for the world title back in 2018 at APRW Mania?
It was a hard loss at the time. Shortly after that, I took about a very long hiatus from the federation. But at least I won to someone who I really respect more than anyone else in the federation. And it was fun to feud with him. Gotta say.
Now, DTV, question that I've been wondering for months now. Why did you and Havoc even come back after that grand finale at APRW Mania? What was the reasoning behind the comeback for some of them?
The thing was, it wasn't a grand, See, here's the thing, Havoc and I feel like we really, helped, APRW where it is. The run that the Renegades had, myself, Havoc, Eddie, Miz, unrivaled by any other stable in history. I don't care what you said. Put us up against anything. VCW's The Shield, Bulletproof from TNX. Best stable of all time is the Renegades. So we felt, us going out on a kickoff show, that being our retirement match, a little disrespectful to say the least. We weren't very happy with management for that. And we just thought, why not give it one more try? Why not see what we can do? And we haven't had much success yet.
You felt like you deserved a little bit more than what you guys got.
Yeah, we felt like we deserved a better exit.
Now, some say that while you were working hard for that feud, Havoc didn't do anything for that feud, that he was very inactive. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like it was at a time where could you expect, I'll be honest, I wasn't the most active, but, do you really expect to,
You still made it to most of your matches.
I still did, but could you expect 2 high school seniors to consistently, choose going to APRW compared to, having fun in their last year in high school? No, you can't. And if you think otherwise, you're a fucking loser. It is what it is.
Totally agree. So, DPV. So recently, there's been a little bit of a feud going on between you and the owner of ECW, ZJ Styles. Now, this feud started off when you felt like you weren't getting the opportunities that you deserve, and that Brutal Damon was getting a little bit too much handed to him in ECW. How do you feel about this topic at the moment?
No comment, De Niro. No can do.
No can do. Are you kidding
No
me?
kidding. No, I'm kidding. I feel like, I think it's been noticeable, ZJ plays favorites. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. You know, when it comes to, you know, his golden boy Candy, you know, Justice, Cole, whoever it is, you know, he is not afraid to just, you know, hand you chance after chance after chance. As long as you're a top guy, he handed me chance after chance after chance. You know, I have screenshots. He offered me a free world title match against Damon if Damon beat Isaac at Winter Showdown, which he didn't do because Damon is not the man he used to be. And, you know, I'll be honest, I respect Damon. You know, we definitely have our, you know, our arguments, and we've definitely had a, you know, a very colored past, to say the least. And I'm very displeased with him tying my record for reigns in APRW, but nonetheless, all I can really blame is ZJ. I don't think as the second top Fed in Pro Wrestling, he is really given a fair, you know, a fair place for wrestlers to try and prosper. So, you know, I am offering an alternative for that. DPW, Monday night, 6:45.
Yeah, so DPW, tell me a little bit about what is going on right now with DPW and what steps you've taken to make sure that your launch is going to be successful.
So, you know, I think that it's difficult, especially, you know, we will be running against ECW, even though it will be the later portion of their show. You know, we will possibly be interfering a little bit with RPW. But I feel like I've always wanted to run a Fed. And I think that I have a really good team with Sama, you know, APRW's a developer, as well as Sub Ziggler to help me, you know, usher in this new age. So I think that it'll be interesting. It'll be difficult. But, you know, hopefully people make the right call and go somewhere where they're treated right, not ECW.
For sure. And I've also heard that your federation will not be featuring any women's wrestling. Is this true?
Yes, this is true. If you are a woman, you will be forced to fight in the mid-card. No woman title.
I mean, I totally agree with them. Not just because the women's division is kind of stale or nothing. It's just the fact that, I mean, equality should really be.
I agree. See, my thing has always been, you know, you look at real life, you know, of course there's a difference between guys and girls. Guys are bigger. That's just a fact. That is how they grow. But if we're talking about an online game, there's no advantage. There's no reason for everyone to not be fighting against each other.
And plus, with the fact that a lot of the people in the women's division are males anyway, I mean, it's not really that much of an adjustment. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, you guys. I mean, I'm sure Jello Mina will not mind fighting in the men's division. I mean, it's a little bit of a learning thing.
Nah.
He'll be fine. I think
he'll feel right at home, you know, with one of the boys where he belongs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be a bit of a learning curve for people like Addison and Tess, but I mean...
but, you know, Isaiah Washington, you know...
Isaiah Washington, I mean, he'll be fine. He couldn't even beat Unstable Ken, but I'm sure he'll be able to adjust to the men's division somehow, some way.
Hopefully he'll be. Well, Unstable Ken, you know... He's doing good for himself in ECW, but, you know, it's not that hard to get an opportunity after opportunity, so...
DPV, do you think you'll be receiving a Slammy Award at the upcoming ECW Slammy Awards after your recent feud with ZJ Styles?
You know, I think if I made a deal with ZJ Styles that if he gives me Superstar of the Year and then I'd return to his Fed, I think he would take that deal, if I'm being honest.
For sure. Plus, you'd probably have to cancel DPW's launch too. I mean, to even make this happen. Just for a Slammy Award. But I'm pretty sure the Slammy Award's worth it, right?
I don't think anything in ECW is worth that. ECW might be the most dirt cheap mainstream federation we've seen in quite some time.
I have no comment on ECW. I think I will remain on good terms with ECW and ZJ Styles. But that's DPV's view, guys. You know, don't come at me for what he's saying. I do not agree with anything. I'm just the host here.